Alright, and I am back with another review for you guys, and this time we got a Blokees Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah, look how shiny this box is. Obviously for an inbox collector, this is kind of worthless because you cannot see the figure and it's not already built. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if people are doing that. Yeah, I just kind of thought about that. That might make the whole point of my review, or at least this part of the review, kind of pointless. But we're still going to continue anyways. Because this is kind of a cool box. It's just, I can't see why someone would box collect something like this. So, here we are. But yeah, it shows you the accessories and stuff, which, you know, there's not too much. But I'm interested how changing the face sculpts and all that stuff works with this, or all that. It's probably not that complex, but we will see. I also cannot promise that this review will be posted the same day I'm recording it, because I have work in the morning, and also I don't know how long it's going to take to build this. So, nothing too crazy that you need to see on the bottom, but let's go ahead. I'm going to build him, but run through the old IDEX system after that. Is the figure in good shape? Does the figure function as intended? Everything that's included with the figure, plus scaling, and then just my final thoughts. Usually a little pose at the end when I'm talking about it too, unless I forget. Alright, and here he is, built and out of package, and as you'll notice, here's also Thor and Captain America. So let me explain. After some pondering and some deliberation and talking with some friends on TikTok, I don't think it's really necessary to individually review these figures. It's kind of a caste system. You can tell there is some individual differences. I'm not saying they don't have a little bit of scope work going on to some extent, or at least, built on details. But they're essentially the same figure for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So, I apologize for that first part of the video, because I didn't show the boxes, but, yeah, hold on, maybe I should. Right, for your viewing pleasure, here is Thor's shiny box, which, I'm not gonna lie, if you kept the same, I wouldn't blame you. I'm not going to, but totally understandable. It's super cool. And then we got Cap's box right here. Slide it in there, we're not getting a cut. That's also shiny. Got the little ore farming pose on the back. Yeah. Let me get these out of the way. But, yeah, so let's just get into it. We'll start with Wolverine, and I'm actually just gonna, their articulation's all the same. I'm just really gonna mess with him, just, for my own sake and ease. Dude, I feel like his neck will go back. Well, maybe not. I don't know. He still looks up though, but yeah, his ball joint's just kind of being a little. But dude, look how you see all that, bro. There's so much articulation just in his head alone. So with this Wolverine, he's got these movable. They're just completely movable, so you can move his arms around and stuff. Is that where it caps off? Does it not go any higher? Hold on. I am terribly sorry. I should have prepped better for this review. So those previous, I'll just show you right here. Yeah, and they give you different ones, so that's cool. But these are severely limited with these shoulders, which I don't think is that big of a deal. I just wanted to put these on so I could give you a better idea. So I could have been smarter about this, but whatever. I just didn't want to give you guys the wrong impression. They're getting some good grays, bro. It's over a T-pose. Got some... Did I put these in backwards? Or do these just work better? Okay, so again, there is slight differences with them, but again, they are pretty similar. But he actually has some butterfly joints that go back and forth, whereas theirs mostly just kind of go forward, it seems like. But he's got some butterfly. See his bicep coming apart a little bit, but good bend. Got a little wall peg that you can turn. To really effectively move it, you have to take off the hand every time. I do believe his claws are, maybe not. I don't want to do that, especially not on camera. I think you can remove his claws, but I don't think his hand's going to look great without it, so. But, that's not a bad crunch. Oh. Sorry, they pop out a little easy. It's really not a big deal. I haven't really used these ones, so they're a little tight. But yeah, this will turn. It's all on ball joints. Oh, check this out, check this out. Whoa, look at that. However, it doesn't matter with the drop down. They're not getting full splits, but like, do you need it to? You know what I mean? Like, bro, no boot, but you got a pivot, and look at, they have toe articulation. So yeah, all that essentially applies to those figures too. And you know what? Just so I'm not being disingenuous with you guys, I do want to check this real quick. Because when I was building these, if I remember correctly, the way the butterflies on these ones work, there's just no way it would be, yeah. Oh, I don't remember how it's been like a week or so, I think, since I put the Wolverine together. His butterflies are just kind of designed different. So again, like I was saying, there are some minor differences, but they are, at the end of the day, they are pretty similar figures. I think they just went a little ham for his butterfly because they felt like he needed it, which I totally agree. Like, you can get away without it with them, but Wolverine totally needs it. But yeah, they got pretty decent accessories, but like, say the Captain America, that's the only head sculpt he has, but both these ones have two. He's got an angry head. He's also got an angry head with like lightning. But yeah, I don't, there's really no other accessories for Wolverine. Cap's got his accessories. He's got some other hands and stuff. The only other stuff he's got is some lightning effects, which, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is kind of a general review because, like I said, it's kind of a cast system. They're all similar. It really just comes down to if you like how they look and stuff, but I think they're dope, bro. I like them a lot. I was very, like, what's the word, skeptical at first. I'm not the biggest fan of the scale, but like, these are really, really cool. They pose extremely well. Really decent accessories, especially for the price. They could use a stand, but like, I'm surprised, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was really surprised by them. Let me show you something that one of my friends on TikTok brought up to me, though. I think Peter Parker is supposed to be like 5'10" or 5'11". Wolverine's like 5'3". So live action, we get Hugh Jackman, way too tall. Even with the Marvel Legends, way too tall. But check this out. I kind of like it. Obviously, the proportions are slightly off. Like, he's probably a little too small, like, muscular-wise. But, like, this might be kind of my new main Wolverine because he just... Let me show you Here, I'll show you. This is hard, bro. This is how they're supposed to, like, scale with each other, in my opinion. Like, again, I don't know, he's probably still a little bit too tall technically, but, dude, Blokees goes hard, bro. They probably didn't intend this, but I'm not endorsed, bro. There's no sponsors, bro. If they're like $15 for these ones, and I have another one. It's Venom, and he's like a large one. I haven't gotten a small one yet, but yeah, I think for now, hold on. Yeah, I decided I was gonna fully deck out Thor because I wanted to show you he as far as all these, he's got a lot of like effects and stuff, but honestly, they're all really dope for $15. None of them I can complain about. Honestly, if these things came with stands and stuff, oh. But yeah, I think I kind of already said it, but I think this is kind of be what I do for the medium-size Blokees. And I do have that Venom, so I'm probably going to review him probably very soon because I really like building these. But unless they're like way different, and it's one obviously that I picked up, I'm probably not going to be reviewing all these that I get because I just don't think at this point it's really necessary. If you feel differently, however, please let me know in the comments. If you guys want to see me review every time I get one of these, I will. But I might not. But I'm not going to promise you that because, you know, I do like just building these for fun. But either way, if I do post them and I take pictures, you're going to see it because they're so fun to mess around with. They have such good articulation. And it just seems crazy to me because I built it too. I figured since like, oh, you got to build it, so maybe it's not going to be all great, whatever. No, they're awesome. And they're kind of easy to balance and stuff because they're super light. That being said, the one caveat, they do feel a little bit fragile, and I feel like you have to be careful so you don't pop them apart and stuff, but generally you can just put it back together. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this honestly turns you on to maybe getting some Blokees, building one, having fun, whatever, because they're pretty cool. I was kind of a hater at first. I was like, this seems kind of weird, but no, they're just good. They're just good. So I think that's it. I'm out.